Okay, that's the chart of GLD. That is the pattern that is favoring the bearish alternative. If you remember, we had presented bearish and bullish, and a lot of things are still hanging on this support level at 107.50, yeah, which would correspond to the spot price at 1,075 or so. Okay, the bearish wave count is all too apparent here. I hope we came down with an A. We are now in a very, very prolonged triangle. It should not reach an end soon. I can see at least another 4 months, if not 6 months, of sideways price action being capped. Yes, the range, trading range, is going to be capped between the limit that I just marked at 107.50 around here, okay, the zone here, and possibly 122.50 around here. Because if my reading is correct, we're looking for the market to draw throughout the ABC that will yield the D, and then again another ABC that will yield the E, and only then we have our B complete. And this B is going to be the final, one stop before a total breakdown in the price of gold, like that. Okay, so that's your A, that's your B, and C is going to see gold searching for incredible lows. One thing that I find really remarkable about this interpretation is the time scale. The price scale, of course, is evident that gold is going to lose quite a lot of value to the complete astonishment of a lot of players. But what I find maybe even more intriguing is the time scale, because when you look at the A took here 1, 2, 3, 4.5 years almost. So going sideways for another 6 months or 1 year, and then launching onto another drawn out descent to deliver that C that could, or let's put it this way, should, if the time scale here is to be respected, should last easily 3 years. You can't have an A that went on for 4.5 years and then a B that went on for about 2 years, 2.5 years, and then have a C that goes on for 10 months. It just doesn't make sense. So that is an aspect that I think is maybe overlooked by some players, but it is really amazing because it's going to take us, who knows, to the early 2020s. This level remains absolutely critical. Remember that. This level remains absolutely critical, 1075 on spot. And this is basically definitive. Once it breaks under the low registered here in late 2015, okay, it's definitive. It's basically declaring that the C is underway. So that is the negative, yes, the very bearish outlook for gold in the next several years. Okay, that's a spot gold. That's the 60 minutes of spot gold. I must say that the price action recently is really favoring another leg down in the process of most likely drawing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave structure. This is very, very much looking like a fourth wave. All in all, it is following the structure that is unfolding in GLD, and I'll jump back to GLD in a sec just to show you. So that is still spot gold on a 4-hour scale, with this being 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting down for that fifth, and that potentially will be just a fast leg to be taken as an A inside a big A, B, C. And you remember the GLD story. Okay, I'm going to jump back to GLD, and I'm going to go to the 60 minutes. And I want you to see that essentially we have the same thing playing out here. Shouldn't really surprise you. Okay, we had this as a 1, 2, likely third wave ended here, and that's a fourth wave looking down. Fourth wave looking down, GLD is telling us that there is a good chance it's going to go down to about 115.50 in the early trading days of the coming week. Okay, and from that level, roughly, we should expect a rebound ABC. I'll jump now to this chart of silver. I've got it here. The chart of silver is more complicated. It's not terribly helpful in trying to sort out a 5-wave run like we have in the case of gold and GLD. It's more complicated, but inside that complication there is something that at least is clear. What is clear, the way I read things here, is that the run from this spot can be definitely taken as an ABC. Okay, if I'm reading this right, sorry, and we did have a situation of an ABC evolving here, then the expectation is that we are most certainly going to go down under this level. Okay, this is something that should not surprise you very much. I'm going to go to the 60 minutes. Let's take a look. Coming down is an issue because we have run up here. We have exceeded the level that we have here, and this cannot be taken anymore as a 1, 2, 3 or 3, 4. You see, so that has to be excluded. There is a way actually to continue with a bearish reading here. If you take all of that, when you take all of that ending probably here, you take this as wave 1, and the sideways price action here would be taken as an ABC second wave, and in fact silver is now plunging into a third wave. That is definitely possible. The situation in silver will look definitely negative breaking down through this level. Okay, breaking down through this level, I don't think we should expect a very quick recovery in silver. All in all, the inability to maintain the breakout level right here is negative. That is my expectation at this point, that we should see pressure continuing to build up here. So the bigger picture, if you remember, we had a bullish interpretation here. Bullish in the sense that in a few months, instead of completing a triangle that would lead us down, like in the case of gold, as I explained, the triangle here would lead us higher. I was taking this as an A, that's a B, and that could be a C, obviously with a lot of problems, because if we can work with this being an A, B, C like that, you see the black A, B, C, that gives you the B. Okay, the A, B right here, and that's a C, is not a straightforward matter because of the descent. As I said, it doesn't sort of split into a nice 5-wave run. So we're going to have to take it step by step. This is a critical level in the circumstances right here. Okay, 15.7 or so right here, and that could play out as a C. Okay, and a C like that. If it holds ground around this level, it bounces back, then we are on the path to eventually see some nice rebound that will take us above the 21 level. So you need to walk away from this brief review with this line in mind right here. This line is a critical line, absolutely, in the case of silver, absolutely critical. It is very possible that silver will play the leader now, as it is so much closer to breaking a very critical level than gold is. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on what silver is doing.